I'm Anton.
Mom, look what I drew. Sorry, I really have to go. Show me later. Yes, I'm just leaving. Get copies of the documents. Talk to you later. Mom! I'm Atsuri Nuifuji. I'm in the 4th grade. It's only my mom and me. Ever since my dad died, my mom has been really busy with her job. She has no time for me. It wasn't always like that. She was my mom, but she was also my best friend. Get over here, Atsuya. Let me give you a hug. Sure thing, Mom. But recently, she has no interest in me. Man, I got nothing to do. My mom's always busy and I have no hobbies, so I was just wandering around outside when... I smacked right into this guy. Sorry about that. It wasn't just anybody, but a bunch of scary-looking guys. Then, at the next moment...
Hey kid, you okay, buddy?
Huh? Actually, the guy was really nice. And I noticed something else. All of them had whole body tattoos. I was totally shaken aback by what I saw. Wow, that's so awesome.
Hey, the kid's got good taste, huh?
Then all of them started showing off their tattoos to me. Hey, isn't this where you...
Yeah, it's a tattoo parlor. Come on in, kid.
This guy was a tattoo artist, and he invited me to visit his studio. Not only did he invite me in... Wow, that is way too cool. He allowed me to observe while he actually drew a tattoo on a customer's back. As soon as I got home, I told her all about what I experienced that day. I met this really cool guy today. He used this electric drill thing to... Oh, yeah? Mom, are you listening to me?
My name is Tetsuya Okima. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Yakuza. I was a member of the formidable Yakuza organization and paid my dues over the years. I got the blessing of the boss, and now I'm what you call a freelance Yakuza. I wanted to celebrate this new freedom with a new tattoo. I visited one of the top tattoo artisans in the business.
So, you want me to put the worm on your back? Is that it?
What are you talking about? This is a dragon! I drew this dragon myself and with some advice from the artist. And he prepared to draw the image when... Damn it! Who the hell is this kid, for God's sake? He's getting on my nerves standing there.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm teaching him a little about the business. Please just ignore him, eh? He'll stay out of the way. Keep your eyes open, kid. You'll learn a thing or two.
You bet.
A bit annoying if you ask me.
Because my mom has no time for me. I always came here to the tattoo studio where Taku would teach me about the art of tattoo. My concept is to build a chain of women-only fitness centers. I'm Kyoko Narafuji. I'm a single mom with a 10-year-old son. Ever since my husband passed, I've been working at a venture company as a project manager. Miss Narafuji, you're totally awesome. A real career mom. Very impressive. Please, don't make me blush. I love my job, and the upper management are very satisfied with my work. Oh yeah, about the company anniversary next month. What are you planning on wearing? I recently gained a lot of weight and don't have any more clothes that fits me. Yeah, it will be an opportune time to get dressed up. A lot of eligible guys will be there. There's going to be a 10th anniversary party next month. All our major clients will be invited. A lot of them are major investors in not only our company, but countless others. Some are real big shots, and they will be there. To me, this is a significant business opportunity. I hope to build connections and establish a solid financial network for future projects. They will be under your spell in no time, I know it. You're really laying it on thick. Then... Huh? What's this? Oh, that drawing by Atsuya. After scrounging around my handbag, I found my son's drawing from the other day. I felt a sense of calm seeing that drawing. Hey, Mom. I suppose I've been pretty busy lately. I haven't been able to play with him at all. I suppose I really should make more time for him.
So, this is your place, huh? Shall I bring it right in?
Yeah, thanks, Taku-san. I borrowed a tattoo machine from Taku-san. And so I started practicing doing tattoo work. First on a grapefruit. Tattooing is carried out by making holes into the skin and embedding ink into it, creating any image that you want. Okay, I've got to do this slowly, very carefully. Making the hole too big will allow too much ink to flow in, which will turn or alter the image you want. Each hole I must make must be precise. Before I knew it, I was really into it. I think I need to work on the design here. I need to discuss his various choices from the other companies. Oh, yeah. I must have forget to send Mr. Sakamoto an email. Then... yeah, this looks great! I was finally able to complete my first tattoo art. I was going to go show my mom, but... Hey, Mom, check this out. I was able to do a real good job on this. I'm sorry, Atsuya. I'm busy now. Can it wait till later? Yeah, okay. Mom didn't even look up from her laptop. Then, several days later... whew, finally finished. Finally finished the documents I need for the next project presentation. I was so busy that I ended up working all night at the office. I'll go home now and get some rest, and this evening I'll have to attend that party. Maybe I'm working a bit too hard lately. When I got home, I was so tired and conked out on the sofa. Hey, Mom? Do you have any time to play today? Hey, Mom? I'm so sorry, Atsuya. I'm too tired from work. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, right. Okay. After that, I conked out completely, falling into a deep sleep. Mom, this is all your fault. Don't forget that. While my mother was sound asleep, I decided to give her a tattoo. This will get her attention. Yeah, this will sure get her attention. She won't forget me anytime soon. This is all because you won't give me the time of day. It's all your fault, Mom. The skin is nothing like grapefruit skin. It's way softer. I needed to focus or I would screw it all up. The needle seemed like it would wander off on its own. I had to keep a steady hand. Steady now. Remember what Taku-san told you. Carefully now. After about 3 hours... yes! I did it! It's done! I was finally able to create my own tattoo art. I bet Taku-san would be proud of me for sure. The finished product was exquisite. Ugh! I gradually came awake from my deep slumber. I was extremely tired and blacked out completely. When I looked at my watch, I was astonished. Oh my god, is it already past 7 p.m.? I better get moving. The company party was already underway. So I got dressed immediately and rushed out and caught a cab. Take me to the Imperial Hotel. I need to get there ASAP. As I was riding in the back of the cab rushing towards the hotel, that's strange. My shoulder feels kind of tingly. There was definitely something going on with my shoulder. But I figured I slept on the wrong side or had some rash or something. I made it to the party in time, although a little late. The place was buzzing with activity.
Not really very good ride. A cheap stuff for sure.
Oh, hey, Miss Narafuji. Hey, sorry to be late. Got here as soon as I could. No problem. Good you got here in time. The president of that IT company is right over there. Oh, and that major investor just arrived. You gotta talk to him. This place is packed with millionaires. And she was right. There were numerous investors and company presidents attending the party. This is my chance to snag some of the investors for my future projects. Better get to work. All that rushing around tired me out. Need to get this coat off. I was super excited about meeting the guest and slipped off my coat.
Who is she?
What's going on here? After I took off my coat, the crowd started murmuring about something.
Was that woman?
What's a woman like that doing here?
No bad if you ask me.
What's with everyone? Is there something on my face? Oh my god, my lipstick is smudged, I bet. Everyone was looking toward me as if they'd seen a ghost. I looked down at my shoulder. Oh my god, what the hell is this? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was a beautiful painting on my shoulder. I figured Atsuya had played a prank on me and drew on my shoulder, but the darn thing wouldn't come off for Pete's sake. No matter how much I rubbed it, even using soap and water, it wouldn't come off. This can't be. Or could it? Is this a tattoo? Yes, it was. It was a tattoo. No way, this can't be. When? How? I wasn't sure how it got there, but I was pretty certain it was Atsuya that did it. As soon as I got home, I stormed into his room and woke him up. What have you done? Are you nuts, Atsuya? You did this, right? But how? But Atsuya remained silent. He looked down and quietly started sobbing. I was sad. You were always working. It was all about work. You didn't care a bit about me. Atsuya, I don't want to live like this anymore. No matter how poor we are, all I wanted was to be with you, Mom. That's all that matters to me. He's right. I've been focused on work for far too long. I lost my way. Work took priority over everything. After my husband passed, it was only the two of us. We were devastated, but I vowed right then and there that I would protect our son no matter what. I believed it was my responsibility. The reason I was so focused on work was that I could provide for Atsuya. That was all that mattered to me. Look, Mom. Look at that part. Huh? Atsuya pointed to a section of the tattoo. That's so you won't forget me. Those are lilies. You put your name in? And the flowers? That flower. Remember those, Mom? Those lilies? Lilies. Forget-me-not flowers. I suddenly recalled the time the three of us went to a beautiful garden. We stood mesmerized by the sight of those beautiful lilies in the field. My husband explained that they were called forget-me-nots. It symbolized true love and respect. You were always too busy to play with me. You always ignored me. I was scared you would too leave me, and I would be left all alone. I did it so you wouldn't forget me. Atsuya. My anger subsided as I gazed at his sad expression, and then tears started streaming down his cheeks. I'm so sorry, Atsuya. I had no idea. I was so focused on work. I'll never leave you. Please forgive me. I finally came to my senses. I realized my ways.
Okay, now just stay still. This will be done in no time.
Ouch! Take it easy, would ya? Mom, are you okay? I got Anton to remove the tattoo. Turns out he used to be a tattoo artist himself. Jeez, this guy's got all kinds of skills. I'm really sorry, Mom. Don't worry anymore, Atsuya. And you know what? I asked the company to give me less work so I can be with you more. Hey, what do you say we go to the zoo, huh? Really? That would be awesome, Mom! I removed the tattoo, but I asked Anton to just leave Atsuya's name. But this is a secret. a secret between me and Atsuya. Today, I'm out shopping with my mom. When we got to the soft drink section, there were rows and rows of all kinds of drinks. Mom, I want to try this soda. Can I? I figured she wouldn't hesitate to buy me one, but... I'm sorry, but no. My name is Ichiko Mamuda. It's only my mom and me now. My dad is gone, so we're really poor. We're on a really tight budget. Anything other than water is a luxury for us. You know that, Ichiko. So my mom wouldn't even allow me to buy a soft drink. Listen very carefully now, Ichigo. We cannot afford to waste money. Remember, waste money today and be broke tomorrow. I know it's hard, but we have to be more patient. Yeah, right. I understand, Mom. Even as I entered elementary school, things didn't change one bit.
Okay, kids, remember that you can bring up to $3 for snacks on tomorrow's one-day excursion.
Oh yeah, money for the excursion.
Hey, Ichigo! Let's stop off at the candy store after school.
No, I'll pass.
Huh? We have to get some snacks for the excursion tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we're really not too well off, so... I was never able to buy any tasty snacks for any of these excursions. Only peanuts. So, I guess it's peanuts again tomorrow. For my birthday, it was green tea. That was about the only luxury I was afforded.
All right, leave it to me. I'll treat you.
Huh? Really? My classmate Naomi offered to buy me some snacks. I never in my life entered a candy store before. Wow, this is so awesome! There were gummies, chocolates, cookies. It was as though I was inside a treasure chest filled with jewels.
We'll take these. This for me, and this for Ichiko.
Thank you so much, Naomi. It was then that I heard a familiar voice.
What do you think you're doing, Ichiko?
To my surprise, my mom was standing at the entrance of the store. I was late coming home, so apparently she asked a classmate where I'd gone to, and she rushed over here looking for me.
Sorry. We were just here to buy some snacks for the excursion tomorrow.
Naomi even tried to explain the situation. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this. Mom, please! Just because we're poor, I don't want your pity. We don't need any handouts. Mom, Naomi, I'm sorry. Naomi dashed out of the store, tears streaming down her face. Listen up, Ichiko. I will not allow you to succumb to being dirt poor. Have you already forgotten what I told you? Waste money today and be broke tomorrow. Waste money today? Yeah. That's right, Ichiko. We don't need creature comforts to be happy. You cannot allow strangers to buy you stuff for us. There's no way. That's a no-no. Don't ever accept anything for free. Do you understand? Yes, Mom, I understand. Like that... I was brought up by my mom never having the opportunity to enjoy little things like juice or candy. 10 years later...
What brand is that lipstick?
Huh? This? It's Ketty. My dad bought it for me the other day.
That's so awesome. How about you, Ichiko? What brand do you use?
Huh? Me? Yeah, well, I don't have lipstick.
You're not serious.
Things have not changed for me at all. We were still living a budget-conscious life, even after all these years. Even when my school uniform was a hand-me-down from my mom's friend. The old man next door cuts my hair, and although I'm already in high school, I've never received anything new or unnecessary. It was hard being a high schooler without any money. I wasn't even able to make any friends. But fortunately, that gave a huge incentive for me to study. So my dream was to become a doctor and make a load of money, and then someday I would be able to help my mom. Then, one day...
Okay, we're ready to leave. All set, everyone?
Today was a special field trip.
Oh, yeah, Ichiko. Can I talk to you for a second?
Huh? What is this about? I was suddenly called out by the teacher. Wonder what it's about? I can't believe I won't even be able to go on this field trip. Apparently, my mom had canceled all such outings because of the costs involved. Because I wasn't able to go on the trip, I had another option, but just to go home early. I can't be selfish. We mustn't waste money. I need to help my mom and endure such sacrifices. But when I got home... Hey, Mom, I'm home! Huh? As I stepped into the house, an incredible sight greeted me. What the hell is she doing? What's this about? What's she doing guzzling that... soda? Gulp, gulp. Standing in the kitchen was my mom, guzzling what looked like a soft drink. Man, oh man, that sure hits the spot. On hot days like this, cold apple soda is the best. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. All this time, she scolded me about drinking soft drinks, how it was such a waste of money, and now she's guzzling it down? What is this? This wasn't right at all. Okay, now maybe a bit more. Holy smokes! For real? My mom opened the storage space in the floor, and in it was countless bottles of soft drinks. I didn't even know there was storage space on the floor. No way. Has she been hiding this stuff from me all this time? All this time she prevented me from drinking soft drinks or eating candy, and now she's indulging herself to such pleasures? Seriously? And for the past 15 years? I didn't want to believe it, but the truth was right before my eyes. At that moment, a shudder ran through my entire body. This sensation, what is this? Total feeling of disgust? From that moment on, I viewed my mom in a completely different light. Okay, now maybe a bit more. Here is fish! We have to make sacrifices, right? That night, my mom treated me like she would any other day. She forced these restrictions on me, but behind my back, she was indulging herself with her little luxuries. Just thinking about it made my blood boil. All these years, I believed in her. The abuse I endured. Do you even realize how much I suffered all these years? Even till this day, I remembered that day when I was a kid in the candy store. Ever since that day, I was alone. I had no friends at school. The next day, while my mom was out, I opened the storage space and drained all the bottles of soft drinks and refilled them with kerosene. Then, that evening, I'm gonna go for a walk. Okay. Be careful, okay? I left home like nothing was amiss. I then snuck around the back and peeked into the window to check out what she would do with me gone. Okay, great. Ichigo won't be back for a while. As suspected, she immediately went to the storage area and pulled out a soft drink bottle. She opened it up and started drinking the bottle of kerosene. She immediately blew the stuff out of her mouth. Straight away, she knew the contents had been replaced. What the hell is this? Apparently, the taste was horrendous. As expected, the kerosene immediately had an effect. Ugh! Ugh! Her stomach started grumbling, and then she gagged and threw up all over the kitchen floor. She spasmed with stomach pain and continued to retch and cough. She finally realized the distinct odor. The smell, it's kerosene? But how? Apparently I just swallowed kerosene for some reason. Why? I vomited most of it, but I drank quite a bit of that stuff. Water! I need some water! Here you are, Mom. Drink some water. As I was retching in a considerable pain, Ichigo appeared and leaned toward me with the thermos of water. It was her old beat-up thermos bottle she took to school. Thank you, Ichigo. I grabbed the thermos and drank out of it, craving for the soothing water to pour down my throat. I was delirious, but with the water, I was somehow able to maintain my consciousness, but then... I can't breathe. I can't... help. Now I wasn't able to breathe. Hey, Mom, guess what? Kerosene and water don't mix. The mixture makes the liquid viscosity low and it becomes highly volatile, which impairs the airway. At first, I wasn't sure what Ichigo was saying to me. There's a risk that the chemical reaction would cause permanent damage. It may be soothing at first, but drinking water will just make things worse. A lot worse. What are you talking about, Ichigo? You did this to yourself. You had this coming. What you just drank was kerosene. I dumped all your precious soft drinks out and refilled it with kerosene. What? Are you crazy? Hurry! Please, Ichigo, call the ambulance! But my loving daughter turned to me and said, An ambulance is a luxury item. Isn't that right, Mom? Such a waste. I think you should walk. Please, Ichigo. I remember you saying long ago, waste money today and be broke tomorrow. You wouldn't even allow me to have a soft drink or buy candy. I did what I was told. I sacrificed it all for you, Mom. I thought it would please you. But it turns out you were pushing all these restrictions on me, but behind my back you were fulfilling your little pleasures. So you knew? She must have seen me drinking that soft drink. This is hilarious. What a complete farce my whole life has been. Ichigo, please, forgive me. But she didn't reply and just walked out of the house. I was left to suffer on my own. I was so weakened by the toxic beverage that I was just barely able to stay conscious. I managed to crawl out of the house and onto the street, desperately making my way to the hospital. This was completely your doing. But I only have myself to blame for this. It's the penalty I have to pay. Please, someone please help me. I can't end my life here on the street. I needed to ask for my daughter's forgiveness. That is my only wish. It was then that a man approached.
Oh my God! Are you alright, miss?
Please, mister, help me. That's when darkness overtook me, and I passed out. I rushed out of the house on impulse. I had no money, so I just wandered around. But to be honest, I didn't care anymore. I did it. I showed her. No more school, no more restrictions. My mom has finally gone from my life. What was all that for? All those years of being patient. It was all of naught. My life. What was it all for? As I sat crying, a voice brought me to my senses.
You're, Ichiko's son, right? It's your mother.
Huh? My mother? Mom? Ichigo. Apparently, this guy named Anton happened to be walking by and rescued her and brought her to the emergency ward of the nearby hospital. It was a miracle that she was even alive. I was strict toward you after all these years. I know you'll never forgive me for hoarding all those soft drinks for myself, but it was my illness. Need to hide my condition.
Yes, she has hypoglycemia, also called low blood sugar. You probably study science in school, huh? You want to be a doctor, I hear. So I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yes, I know it. Hypoglycemia is a condition in which your blood sugar level is lower than the standard range. Treatment involves quickly giving the blood sugar back within the standard range with a high blood sugar food or drink with medication. Are you serious? She was ill? Yes. My mother had been ill all those years. I had no idea. That's why she was drinking those sugary drinks behind my back. But since we were poor and she was making me restrict all my luxuries, she felt bad about enjoying soft drinks, even though it was meant as medicine. I'm so sorry, Ichigo. Please, forgive me. Mom, why didn't you tell me? That day I found you in the candy store with Naomi, I still remember that day. I regret doing that to you. I should have allowed it. I regret what I did. I'm so sorry. But I just wanted you to know that money was important. I just wanted you to know that you can't get things for free. But now that I think of it, maybe I went a little too far. You were just a child. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? No, Mom, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I'm sorry. And then, fortunately, my mother pulled through and she's recovering well. As for me, I continued my studies and even started a part-time job. Now, I love going to coffee shops with my mom. Even though this incident, although unfortunate, was a wake-up call for the both of us. And our bond has gotten even stronger.
I'm Anton, and I work as a handyman. But today is my day off. We also have days off, you know. What do you guys do on your day off? What should I do today? I usually just sleep because it's my day off, but I'd always regret after waking up at noon. So I made up my mind and went outside from early in the morning. I saw a kid and a mom walking towards me hand in hand, looking close to each other. It makes me smile. Recently, there's been a lot of crime cases in this town. But looking at their happy faces made me feel relaxed. It made me think that today would be a wonderful, perfect day. But it's happened when we walked past each other. Huh? When we walked past each other, the girl touched my hand.
We're lucky the weather is great.
Yeah, Mom.
I felt a weird tingling sense. It was as if I was shot with a small needle. What is this? And when I realized, I had a 10-cent gum in my hand. Why do I have gum? At the moment when we walked past each other, the girl had handed me a piece of gum in a speed of light, so fast that my eyes couldn't catch it. Is this a prank? I had trouble understanding what was going on, but I decided to open the wrap of the gum, feeling suspicious. Then, I won the lottery? Inside, I found a winning ticket. I can get another piece of gum for free if I bring this ticket to the shop. I guess I'm lucky? But when I took a closer look, I was surprised. Help. That was what it said on the back of the ticket. This... At the moment I saw this, I felt all my hairs bristle up. I quickly turned back to look at the kid and her mom. But they were just acting normal, walking as if that's just part of their daily life. What is going on? I was confused seeing this sudden SOS sign. Is that girl asking for my help? Is someone coming after her? Or does she have problems with her mother? But there's a possibility that this is all a prank. At that moment, I saw it. When she turned back to look at me, she had a very sad expression on her face. As if she was desperately asking for my help. This is bad! And something was clear to me. The girl was asking for my help. I didn't know the reason, but that was for sure. For some particular reason, the girl had given an SOS sign. To me, who was just a passerby. So I decided to follow that kid and her mom. Well, I must look really suspicious in the others' eyes. But it's better to prevent anything from happening. It's too late if something bad happens. I was planning to help that girl if anything dangerous occurred to her. There were 3 outcomes that I thought were possible in this case. 1. The mom isn't a real mother. In this case, the girl is definitely in danger. 2. Someone is coming after both her and her mom. There's a possibility that both of them are involved in a crime case. And 3. It's just a prank by that girl. I hope that's the case. But the closer I take a look, the more they looked like they were really mom and child. I couldn't find any suspicious points at this moment. But right then...
No! I don't want to go!
Don't be such a crybaby. Come here or you won't have dinner tonight.
The girl and her mom started to have an argument.
It's not my business!
No, you have to listen to me.
But what's going on?
Huh?
But the two of them were having a heated argument. What's the matter? I didn't know what was happening, but I decided to ask them about their argument first.
Who the hell are you?
Then,
Help! Help me!
the girl suddenly hugged me. She seemed really scared.
What are you doing, Michiru?
I'm Anton. I work as a handyman. There's something I want to ask you.
A question?
I don't mean to be rude, but are you really her mother?
Huh?
I made up my mind and asked her the question.
What are you saying? I'm obviously her mother. Who the hell are you?
No, you're not! You're not my mom!
Michiru? What are you saying?
Your daughter gave me this. I showed her the SOS sign I received from her.
This?
And the mother. Huh?
That little bastard.
Suddenly, she was acting different.
She's not my real mom! Help me!
I knew it. The truth was the outcome I feared the most.
Such a smart girl.
What? Then, from behind the trees, inside the public bathrooms, behind the electric poles, people who seemed to be part of this woman's group appeared in great numbers. Looks like there are roughly 20 of them?
You. Do you know what would happen if you don't hand us the girl?
Who the hell are you guys? What did this girl do? And let's run away!
What? Wait!
I started running, holding the girl in my arms. And I rushed into a nearby police station. Excuse me! Yeah, what's wrong, sir? This girl, a suspicious group is coming after her. But the next moment...
Help! Help me!
Huh? The girl hugged the police officer looking scared. What's wrong?
He's a bad guy!
What did you do to her? No, huh? I was confused again. The girl started to ask for the police officer's help as if I was a bad guy all along.
There you are, Michiru.
Mom!
And to make things worse for me,
This man suddenly kidnapped my daughter.
huh? The two started acting like they were really mother and child. What is going on? Get on your knees! Arms crossed behind your head! Hey, don't move! You better stay there! Huh? What? The police officer arrested me right here and then. But wait a minute! Why? My perfect day off had suddenly taken a turn. And here comes the worst day of my life. Anton got arrested? We're currently investigating his case.
A super intelligent Yakuza, Mr. Ryudo, had asked us to gather. And we heard about the shocking news. That Anton got arrested?
This has to be some kind of mistake. Anton is not that kind of person.
I'm so worried.
After getting arrested by the police, I was locked into jail. Why did this all happen? The mysterious actions of that girl and her mother. I still had no idea about what was happening. Get out! It's time for your investigation. What's your aim, huh? Money? No, that's not true. I thought the girl was asking for help, but... Don't lie! That girl is telling us that you're the bad guy? There was nothing I could say. Just tell us the truth, quick! Gosh, you're so much work. Was it all a prank from the beginning? But what do they want? Playing a prank on me like this? The more I think, the more I get confused. Want something to eat? Right then. Let me handle it from here. A very young-looking officer entered the investigation room. You are, I'm Ichijo. Nice to meet you. Hopefully you remember my name. That badge? You're a chief superintendent? Oh, I apologize for not recognizing you. A chief superintendent is a high position, which is basically the department head of the office. Why is a chief superintendent here? This criminal is very hard to deal with. From now on, this case is going to be dealt by the prefectural police headquarters. You can leave it to me from here. And our investigation began. You have committed various crimes this time. Kidnapping, criminal intimidation towards the witnesses, and interference with public officers. No way! They're all false accusations! We received multiple complaints from the victims, and there are witnesses as well. Most importantly, you were arrested at that crime scene. There's no way you can escape from your crimes. It's finally the end of you, handyman Anton. What? In the next moment... Huh? Whoa! The officer suddenly tried to punch me. Why are you suddenly doing this to me? I was confused all day long. I had no idea why the police officer was doing this to me. Who the hell are you? The kids of the Ichijo family. Huh? 10 years ago, you killed our father. The scene I saw in my dad's library that day. I will never forget what I saw.
Dad!
I saw with my own eyes. The moment you killed my father, and you ran away from the window. I quickly rushed to my father after that, but it was too late. His heart had stopped beating.
Dad, open your eyes! Dad!
That scene is still engraved behind my eyelids, and I would be overwhelmed by guilt and regret. If only I had more power back then. If only I had visited his library faster! So I came up with a plan to get you arrested. To have you arrested and judged legally.
What?
Yes, it was all part of his plan he came up with. To frame me. What goes around comes around. Now you're a criminal who escaped after kidnapping the girls from her mother. Can you possibly prove your innocence?
No, but I...
You're a criminal, nothing more or less than that. You better get what you deserve. I was trapped in all directions. I had nothing I could do. I was preparing to accept my fate of being sent to jail, but at that moment, the door of the investigation room opened. What? I'm interrogating... It was a police officer who was investigating me earlier. His innocence was proven just now. What? And I did some research about you. But we didn't have your record, Chief Ichijo. Who the hell are ya? And that man just ran away. Apparently, he was just pretending to be an officer, stealing someone's uniform. Mr. Ryudo! And Alex! A super intelligent Yakuza, Mr. Ryudo, would help me get out of jail. My innocence was proven, and I was finally free. My kid's mother withdrew a lawsuit. The main reason was the data recorded on the CCTVs around town. The cameras recorded you being surrounded by dozens of people trying to save the girl. Looks like the girl was also part of the plan. Turns out they're all paid actors. I see.
Well, good thing it ended well.
You're...
The man appeared again out of nowhere. I never thought this would be successful in completely ending a rivalry. Hard to cut off bad relationships, huh? Let's meet again sometime.
Who is he?
And after that... Sorry, guys.
We were so anxious about you.
Don't make us so worried.
We really didn't know what would happen to you. Anton, we were all so worried. I always trusted you. Anton, who was falsely accused, finally came back. Fortunately, his innocence was proven.
Zen, are you ready?
But suspicious-looking brothers were starting to take action.
Let's get started, shall we? Our fight for justice.
I wonder what will happen next.
Today is the day of the annual town festival.
Gosh, this is so spicy!
Hey man, good pace! Keep it up, come on! My name is Yoshifumi Kuninori, and I'm the chairman of this town. And here we are having Hizamachi Town's eating contest that we planned out. Like the previous years, the town festival was surrounded by a lot of excitement. This eating contest was also my plan that I came up with. That young man over there finished eating! Congratulations! One of the participants finished eating all of the spicy yakisoba, and the festival was filled with great excitement. How wonderful! You ate 5 kilograms of spicy yakisoba! Here is your prize, $1 million as promised.
Yes, I did it!
OMG! I never thought someone would actually win the money!
Come on, everyone! Who do you think would win $1 million next, You can start applying for the second round. First come, first served. The prize is $1 million, and the competition fee is just $100. $100, how cheap, Maybe I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Okay then, the second round is about to begin. Participants quickly gathered, and the second round of the eating contest began.
Wow!
The new participants were all defeated by the super spicy plate of food in front of them. Ah! I need some water!
This is impossible. Too spicy for me.
Obviously! I can't just give out $1 million so easily. Let me tell you, we use the agony powder. That has 8 million Scovilles! But if you manage to finish it, I won't hide or run away. I promise to pay you all $1 million. But the participants of the second round were all defeated so easily. You all really lack determination. Okay then, anyone want to apply for the third round? And when I was about to call for the third resignation of participants,
Can I also participate?
suddenly a worn-out girl appeared. Sweetie, it's a spicy dish, but are you sure? It's very spicy.
I'm okay. Let me participate.
Then the girl handed me a dirty, wrinkled $100 bill. I was a bit taken aback, but the competition is open to everyone equally. Oh, okay, but don't push yourself, sweetie,
Yes.
I took the bill from the girl.
The smell is already so spicy.
And with that worn-out girl, the third round of the eating competition began. Here, here! It's our third round of the eating competition! The rule is simple. Finish 5 kilograms of spicy yakisoba in half an hour. But without taking a single sip of water. If you successfully eat all of it, you get the reward of $1 million.
If I have $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'll be able to save Mom.
Okay then, begin!
It all happened yesterday. Hey, did you know? The annual town festival is holding an eating competition planned by the town association this year.
Oh,
While I was looking for something to eat around the neighborhood, I got this new piece of information. And if you can eat all of them, you get $1 million as a reward. $1 million? Apparently, they were talking about the festival held at a temple nearby. They told me that the festival would be held for 3 days. I'm home. Mom? My family is very poor. Dad passed away when I was young, and Mom fell sick after working so hard to support my family. But we didn't have any money to get Mom some medicine and to have her treated at the hospital. Mom was getting weaker every day, and I was worried every day. So I decided to participate in the eating competition that I heard about today, so that I could save Mom. I sold the furniture we had in our house, such as the TV, and even sold my treasure, my teddy bear. I earned $100, which was barely enough to pay for the participant fee.
I can't eat anymore.
And today, I came to the festival with a $100 bill, the only money I had in my hands. I had to win $1 million for Mom, no matter what. Wow, it's so spicy! The yakisoba was very spicy. I've never had such a spicy yakisoba in my life. The other participants failed the challenge one after another. But I were falling down uncontrollably, and my stomach was already starting to hurt. Sweat rolled down like a rainfall, and my body was heating up as if I was burning. But I had no water. But I couldn't give up now. Mom, wait for me. I'll save you no matter what. I was about to faint, but I quickly gulped down the yakisoba for my mom.
Hey, isn't that girl great?
She's so small yet. Go for it, girl.
You got this!
I continued to eat as I cried, thinking about how I'd save my mom. And 20 minutes passed. Slurp! It's my last bite! My last bite! I slurped in my last bite of yakisoba into my mouth. And I finished eating!
She finished everything!
I finished everything with just my determination. My stomach was hurting from the spice, and I was about to throw up, but I remained strong. I can finally save Mom. But...
This is bad.
Huh? The town chairman said that as he looked at me.
I can't approve this as a success.
Why? The town chairman said that my challenge was a failure. But I did eat all of the yakisoba.
Well, you started eating before I signaled the start of the competition.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but this is unacceptable. You cheated by starting early.
I did not remember doing such thing. I started eating after the town chairman signaled the start of the competition. But at the next moment...
I saw it, Terrence, unfair! No cheating!
No way! A group of adults started blaming me for it.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You're out of the game.
They told me I cheated, and I was kicked out of the game. I tried so hard for my mom. For Mom. I was feeling depressed. I thought I'd finally be able to save Mom. But my challenge that I tried with all my might ended in a failure. Maybe Mom wouldn't make it. When I was about to go home, giving up on everything.
Thanks for helping, man.
Yeah, no problem. It's such an easy job if I could get $100 just by doing that.
Huh? I saw the town chairman talking to the adult who blamed me for cheating.
Huh?
At that moment, the town chairman saw me there. It turns out that the town chairman who operated the competition and the adults who blamed me for cheating were working together. They never planned to give me $1 million in the first place. The competition was a fraud. You're horrible! You deceived me! I couldn't help but fight back against the town chairman.
Oh, you make me sound like a criminal, telling me how I deceived you. You got kicked out because you cheated by starting early.
Please, my mom! Mom is in danger! She's sick, and we need money to get her treated. I pleaded for mercy. I wanted to save my mom.
It's none of my business, is it? Hey, it's time to clean up. Let's go.
Okay.
When he was about to leave, the town chairman approached me and...
It's no use, even if you ask the police for help. You don't have any proof. Adults won't believe in what little kids like you tell them. I hope you stay healthy and happy.
Ah! Again, there was nothing I can do as a kid. Water. After I got home, I quickly tried to get some water. I had forgotten about it out of shock, but my body was on the verge of collapsing after eating so much spice. But because we haven't been able to pay for the water bill, water didn't run from the tap. Next to me, Mom was struggling and weakening with her sickness.
Okay, after we finish cleaning up, we'll have a celebration. Back at the town hall.
Yay!
I wasn't able to forgive them and had come back to the place where the festival was being held at. They better regret it. I'll make them regret. I had no money nor any other furniture that I could sell to make money. At least, I wanted those filthy adults to learn a lesson. But my body was worn out after eating all that spice, and because I hadn't had a single cup of water, I fainted from dehydration.
Huh? Hey, you... who...
$1 million.
Cheers! That night, we were all feeling high and celebratory. I never thought it would go so smoothly.
Easy peasy.
Our big business involving the town association ended in a complete success. Yes, you were all great actors. It was a fraud planned very well using all of these actors. Yes, I worked together with the town association and held an eating competition that was impossible to win, making a great amount of money with the competition fee. Of course, showing the audience an example of the winner getting $1 million was also an act to attract more people. If someone manages to win the competition somehow, we'd just blame them for cheating and act as if nothing had happened. I knew I had come up with a perfect business plan. We came up with the idea of the eating competition fraud just this year. But things went better than we expected. Thanks to that, we were able to make a good amount of profit in the past 3 days. When we're having the time of our life there. Huh? Who is it? I heard the doors of the town hall creaking open. And at the next moment... What?
The lights got out.
Suddenly we were surrounded by darkness. And the next thing I heard was some weird noises echoing. What is it? What is happening? What I saw after the lights turned on was a disaster. Well, this is... In a matter of seconds, all my friends were on the floor. In the middle, I found a man I didn't recognize. Who are you? What did you do to them? But I actually saw what he did. I saw his work he had done just before the lights turned off. He was like a hurricane.
Tell me the password.
The man said as he pointed at the safe with all the profit stored inside. Huh? Why do I have to tell you that? Who the hell are you?
Let me ask you one last time. Tell me the password.
His techniques, I knew it at that moment. He's a pro. He was definitely a hitman working for someone. Look, okay, I'll tell you. So please spare my life. It's 4699. 4699. At that moment.
Thank you. You're a big help. A few days later.
Have you heard about this? Mr. Kimura, living on Road 3, bought another new car.
I see.
Yes, and also Ms. Samajima, who lives right across the road, she ended up enrolling her daughter to a private school.
I'm a cleaner. I would clean anything if they pay me a good amount and make a living out of this cleaning business.
Mainly, I do the laundry and clean buildings. But it all comes to money. I'll do anything if they pay me well. So I'm basically a hitman in disguise. But
Hello! I came to visit again.
I thought I told you not to come here anymore. Those trash who takes advantage of pure and honest girls, they're all subject to some cleaning no matter what. That was my motto.
Hello, I'd like to have some laundry done. I'm sorry they're all dirty work clothes.
Okay, no problem.
That day, this cleaner helped me when I fainted outside. He took me to a shop and gave me a cup of water.
What happened?
When I told him about the fraud,
Stay here.
the cleaner had left to go somewhere. And he came back after a while, and in his hand, he had $1 million. Where did you get this money from?
Don't think too much about it. We're closing now. Go home. And don't come here again.
Like that, the cleaner gave me $1 million and forced me to leave.
Tomomi, you're causing trouble to the shop.
Mom!
Come on, let's go.
Okay. I don't know how he got that $1 million for me, but I want to thank Mr. Cleaner for the money.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.